Welcome to Celebrity Scoop, your #1 source for the latest in celebrity news. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting updates. Last year, the world was left in a state of shock and disbelief when Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, released an edited Mother's Day photo that was so glaringly altered, major news agencies had to retract it. The incident quickly spiraled into one of the most controversial royal scandals of the year. As we approach Mother's Day once more, the question on everyone's lips is, what will Kate do this time? You may recall that the controversial image was meant to present a picture of a cheerful, healthy Kate with her children. The stark reality, however, was that the image was a farce, so poorly edited that it raised questions about her actual health and whereabouts. This leads us to the burning question: was Kate already unwell at that time? Could her health have been the reason she couldn't genuinely celebrate Mother's Day? Fast forward to this year, and Kate has publicly announced a shocking cancer diagnosis. Intriguingly, she made this announcement just before Easter, another significant family holiday. Could it be that she was grappling with her health last Mother's Day, but was not ready to disclose it? Was the heavily edited photo a desperate attempt to keep up appearances because she couldn't be present in person? And if she had been suffering for so long, why did it take over a year for the palace to come clean? What should we expect this Mother's Day? Will we see another meticulously staged photo? Will the palace risk another scandal by releasing another edited image? Or will they choose to remain silent altogether, fearing another wave of backlash? The truth is, Kate has been absent from the public eye for months. If she was well enough to record a video, why hasn't she been well enough to make a public appearance, even a brief one? This Mother's Day could be another moment of reckoning for the Duchess of Cambridge. Will we see another dubious photo? Will the palace address Kate's condition, or will this be the year they finally stop concealing the truth? As we approach Mother's Day once again, the world watches with bated breath. The badly edited photo stirred a lot of questions. Was the Duchess of Cambridge already unwell then? As we look back, we can't help but speculate. Was Kate's health already deteriorating at that point? Was that why she couldn't be present for the actual photo and instead had to resort to digital manipulation? Let's consider the timeline. The photo debacle occurred around Mother's Day last year. Fast forward to this year, and we find Kate revealing a shocking cancer diagnosis just before Easter, another significant family holiday. Could it be that she was grappling with her health even then on Mother's Day last year, but wasn't ready to admit it? The timing is curious, to say the least. Was the edited photo a desperate attempt to keep up appearances? Could it have been a facade to hide her struggle? A struggle she perhaps wasn't ready to share with the world. But if that were the case, if she was indeed battling an illness for this long, why did it take over a year for the palace to disclose it? The British monarchy is known for its tightly controlled public relations. Was this an instance where they lost control of the narrative or purposely chose to withhold the truth? And now, as we approach another Mother's Day, we can't help but wonder, what will happen this year? Will we see another doctored photo? Will the palace risk another scandal with a poorly edited image? Or will they choose silence, fearing another wave of backlash? It's hard to ignore the fact that Kate has been absent from public view for months. If she was well enough to record a video, as she did for her cancer announcement, why hasn't she made even a brief public appearance? It's a puzzling scenario indeed. The world is watching, the public is questioning, and this Mother's Day could be another turning point for the Princess of Wales. Could the photo have been an attempt to maintain appearances because she couldn't be there in real life? Only time will tell. Why did it take over a year for the palace to come clean about Kate's condition? This is a question that's been echoing around the world. The delay in announcing Kate's diagnosis has raised eyebrows and fueled speculation. It's like a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. Let's take a moment to reflect on this. The royal palace, an institution that's built on centuries of tradition and protocol, has been unusually quiet. It's almost as if the walls of the palace themselves are holding their breath, keeping a secret that's too big to contain. Could it be that they were trying to protect Kate's privacy? Or were they simply unprepared for the storm of public scrutiny that would inevitably follow the announcement? The palace's silence is deafening and it's impossible to ignore. It's as if time has stood still and we're all waiting for the other shoe to drop. But here's the thing. The British monarchy is known for its carefully controlled public appearances. They've always been masters of their narrative, always one step ahead of the game. So what happened? Why did they lose control this time? The silence from the palace is not just about Kate's health. It's about the monarchy itself. It's about the way they handle crisis and controversy. It's about transparency and accountability. Could it be that they were trying to maintain the facade of a happy, healthy royal family? Were they hoping to avoid another scandal? Or were they simply trying to buy some time? But time, as they say, waits for no one. And the truth, as we all know, has a way of coming out. The palace's silence has only added fuel to the fire, and the world is watching, waiting for answers. Why did it take over a year for the palace to come clean about Kate's condition? The question remains unanswered, and the silence from the palace is louder than ever. The public is watching, the world is questioning. And as we move forward, we can only hope for transparency and honesty from the palace. After all, the truth will out. So, what should we expect this Mother's Day? A question that's been lingering in the air as the day that celebrates motherhood fast approaches. Just around the corner, this Mother's Day is bound to be different. With the memory of last year's scandal still fresh and the recent revelations about Kate's health, speculations are running high. Last year we saw an attempt to portray a picture-perfect royal family that fell flat on its face. A poorly edited photo of a seemingly healthy Kate with her children raised more questions than it answered. This year, the stakes are even higher. With the truth about Kate's health out in the open, the palace is under the public's microscope more than ever. So how will the palace navigate these treacherous waters? Will they dare to release another staged photo? Or will they, out of fear of another scandal, maintain radio silence? It's a fine line to walk, especially when the world is watching, waiting, and questioning. One thing is certain. Kate has been conspicuously absent from the public eye for months. If she's been well enough to record a video, why hasn't she been seen in public, even for a brief appearance? The silence is deafening, raising more questions about the reality of her situation. Let's not forget that the British monarchy thrives on carefully orchestrated public appearances, but currently it seems like they are losing their grip on the narrative. With King Charles soldiering on through his treatment, Kate's prolonged absence is even more noticeable. This Mother's Day, the world will be watching. Will we see another questionable photo? Will there be an official statement addressing Kate's health? Or will this be the year the palace finally stops hiding behind edited images? This Mother's Day could be another moment of reckoning for the Princess of Wales. As the day draws closer, we can only wait and watch as the palace grapples with the reality of the situation and the public's relentless quest for truth. The British monarchy is built on carefully controlled public appearances, but it seems like they are losing control of the narrative. It isn't just about the image anymore. It's about authenticity, transparency, and the royal family's ability to show they are more than just a symbol. They are humans, with real-life challenges just like the rest of us. The handling of Kate's health situation raises a myriad of questions. Why the silence? Why the delay in revealing the truth? Is it fear? Is it an attempt to maintain a facade of perfection? Or is it simply a lack of understanding of the public's need for honesty, especially in this age of information where speculation can quickly spiral out of control? The royal family's approach to this has implications far beyond Kate herself. It speaks volumes about their understanding of the changing world. It's no longer the 19th or even the 20th century. The public no longer idolizes the royals, they empathize with them. They want realness, not staged photos. They want to see the struggles, the triumphs, the failures, because that's life, and it's relatable. The handling of Kate's situation could have been an opportunity for the royal family to show their humanity, to show that they too can face adversity and come out stronger. Instead, it has turned into another scandal, another blow to their already fragile image. This Mother's Day, the world will be watching. Will the royal family stick to their old ways? Or will they seize this moment to change the narrative, to show that they too are human, they too can face adversity, and they too can come out stronger? It's a pivotal moment, not just for Kate, but for the entire monarchy. This could be the beginning of a new era, an era of authenticity and transparency, or it could be another step towards their downfall. Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates, because this story is far from over.